Okay, here we are back again with more Dragon Age Inquisition. And we're in Skyhold, and I think I spent two whole episodes just sort of running around Skyhold and talking to people, so I think at this point it might be time to leave Skyhold for a time and go back out into the world again and show the world that the Inquisition is not gone and we still have stuff to do and we're still here. You know, after Haven, right? Let's check our war table first. Strike a bargain with merchant princes. A bundle of documents at least 50 pages thick explains the trade agreement the Inquisition has entered into with the merchant princes of Antiva. Josephine has attached a note. Inquisitor, I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the merchant princes. Here is a duplicate if you wish to review it. I would put aside 3 days and 2 dozen candles. Ambassador Montelier. 3 days, really, for a 50-page report? Yikes. Alright, conscript for the Inquisition. We have our first group of recruits. I will continue to search for more. Now, the tricky part, training. Cullen, you'll be fine. You're great. You're training those guys up. It's fine. Dorian's request. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advanced camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map should you pass by any on your travels. Awesome. Alright, so let's see what else we've got here. Oh man, so much stuff. A memorial for Haven.
Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Indeed, indeed. So, speaking of Haven, a memorial for Haven. Ambassador Montelier, although we have not always seen eye to eye, I believe that on this subject we will be in perfect agreement. I would like to build a monument at the site where Haven stood as a memorial to all those who gave their lives defending the faith. Shall we work together to honor these fallen heroes, Madam Ambassador? Marquis Durelion. Josephine says, I can do some fundraising for the project, and we should send a representative for the ribbon cutting. Cullen says, I'm sure I can get some volunteers from our ranks to help with construction. I think Cullen's probably got the right idea here, right? Why bother raising money when you've got the manpower to do it yourself? So,
Inquisitor.
Thank you, sir. Let's look at Shadows over Denerim. Inquisitor. First things first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbor in Ferelden only to have them drive my uncle out of his own town, so I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. Okay, that's fair. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe and didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists. Venatori, I think they're called. We have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told. I like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something, something, grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? Oh, King Alistair. Liliana says, I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denerim to quietly hunt down the Venatori spies. Cullen says, send forces to aid in the manhunt. Not only should we help, but everyone should see us doing it. That's fair, but I mean, I think we have enough influence that we can just let Liliana take care of this.
Inquisitor.
Quietly. Let's see. Mediate between Ostwick noble families. Oh dear. Sounds like more, family trouble for Lady Trevelyan. Inquisitor. You may recall we offered your distant relatives in the Free Marches a promise of aid. One branch of your family has asked you to mediate their dispute with another, but their description of events is rather convoluted. It apparently began with an insult during the harvest ball in Ostwick over the quality of their milch cows, and escalated to a pitched battle between 200 soldiers last week. Oh boy. Really, it would do us good to step in, if only to preserve the name of the Trevelyans as a whole, Ambassador Montelier. Alright, Josephine, what have you got for me? Let's hold a talk between the wounded parties in Orlais. It's wise to remove them from their power base for discussions. Okay. Liliana says, my spies could try to untangle who's truly at fault, but it may not matter if blood has been spilled. Yeah, at this point I'm not sure it matters whose fault it is, or what the reason behind it was in the first place. Cullen says we should contain the fighting. We can sit both sides down at a table once they surrender to us. That's fair. That's fair. Force them both to surrender and then put them in timeout, basically. But I mean, I guess let's just see what Josephine does with this.
Begin.
She has a light touch, and I've been generally having her... I've been generally wanting her to take a light touch with things, with Lady Trevelyan's family. Right. I think we want to possibly go to Crestwood now. Hawke has revealed that Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. The Inquisition must hunt down Hawke's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about the other Wardens' plans. No one has traveled to or from Crestwood since the breach, and Liliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. Okay, Liliana says we must ensure that a trap is not awaiting us in Crestwood. I will send the scouts at your command. Alright, let's do it. A hastily scrawled note received by messenger bird. Inquisitor. Hawke's warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Be careful on the road. Lots of undead. People here need our help. Explain more once you're here. Harding. Okay, well, it sounds like they need some help over there, so we're probably gonna head out. Let's do it. I have a new rogue. I'm going to, I think, bring Blackwall because wardens. And yeah, I want to bring Colt because he's new. And let's bring Solus because I like that. I like that party. That's a good party. I did do a little off-screen work. I got Cole some... Well, I had a couple of daggers that I had saved because I collected them earlier as loot. They're quite good early game daggers. I saved them and gave them to Cole now that he's in my party. And I crafted him a slightly better armor as well. So he should be a little bit better. He's got some decent gear.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
Oh yeah, and I have a new staff. It's quite interesting looking, but it's a good staff, so I'm using it for now. But yeah, no, I bet there's trouble if you're worried about it, Harding.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
I mean, it's raining, so that's, you know, always a damper. Oh. Well, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area. But after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake.
Great.
You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawke's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
We never meet anywhere nice.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding, when the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Oh, don't worry about me, Harding. So yeah, this is an interesting new staff that I got. I actually am pretty sure it's because I think it's Dagna's gift. A gift from Dagna. Yeah, the spread of red lyrium is inexorable, unending, the key for turning corrupted foes against their masters. This nightmarish practicality identifies the work as that of inimitable Arcanist Dagna. Like all children of the stone, she doesn't have to worry how such experiments might affect her dreams. She keeps track of their names, though. That's about respect. So yeah, it's pretty nice staff, even if it is pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly, let's be real. And as soon as I get... that's a dagger. And this is a one-handed sword. Actually, I wonder if it's better than the Swedish fingers. It is quite a bit better, actually. But it is also, like, these are pretty ugly. They're made of red lyrium. They're basically made of red lyrium. But again, they're just good equipment. But that's fine. Oh, and I have to level up some people too. Let's see. Right. People are starting to get their specializations. Actually, I don't want him to do line. I don't want him to use line in the sand very much, if at all. But Counter-Strike is good, and some of these passives, the champion passives, are really nice. And Walking Fortress is a really nice skill, too. So, and right, I have to give Cole some... Let's do this. I'll give him stealth at some point soon, too, but this is fine for now, I think. Oh, and Solus needs a level up, too. Solus also needs a level up. Oh, my gosh. I'm gonna give you this. And I'm gonna give you Stone Fist, because fisting is fun. Okay, I'm gonna avoid the fisting jokes from now on. I promise. No more fisting jokes. I should probably also fix my skills a little bit. I'm gonna move this there and put this back here. Come on. Come on. Barrier. Okay.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Does that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now?
That's a good question. I have no idea. I wonder, what Solus thinks. Old Crestwood, huh? Okay. Interesting. So yeah, this area was flooded back 10 years ago during the Blight, so... that's presumably why there's a rift in the middle of the lake. There's some Grey Wardens.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
Why are you here?
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning.
Oh, is he?
We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
Clearly. What do you know about Stroud?
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Okay. Can you stay here and help these people?
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Yeah.
Farewell.
I came here to find the Grey Warden.
Sure we can't help the village?
Our orders are clear. If we can't find Warden Stroud, we return to the commander with all haste.
Still don't feel right.
I know, but if I judge our orders rightly, harder decisions await.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus' plot to seize the Order.
I didn't want to say much in case they were, but I think you're right.
I hope Hawke's warden friend has answers for us.
There's definitely some demons over here. Alright. But I think we should probably head in the direction of Crestwood. That seems like it's probably a good idea.
Did you see how the Grey Warden saved me from those corpses?
Yeah.
They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
Okay, you know what? Under just about any other circumstances, I would be totally fine with that. But right now?
You want to join the Grey Wardens now?
Oh, Maker. You're the Inquisitor. But yes. The Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
Grey Warden or no, the world needs more people with your courage.
Solus?
Wardens will do anything to stop the Blight. There is much to admire in that commitment, but much to be wary of as well.
Listen to him. Joining the Wardens isn't the best idea right now.
Yeah.
Yes, your worship. I'm sure there's something else I can do to help.
You could join the Inquisition. Yes! Okay, we got an agent. Awesome. Yes, and joining the Inquisition seems like a much better idea right now than joining Grey Wardens. Like, no offense, like, you know, Ariadne Amel, was sure, you know, that's a great example to set and all, but, I feel like right now is not a good time to be a Grey Warden. There's too much suspicious stuff going on with the Wardens for me to feel comfortable recommending that to anyone at the moment. And I certainly think in general that Nadia would much rather have people joining the Inquisition anyway, since she's the Inquisitor, not a Grey Warden.
Undead by the gates.
Oh
Ready
my.
when you are.
Thanks for your help, but I feel we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
I agree. You probably haven't.
We lose. No one this time. Did you see? The corpses are coming from where old Crestwood used to be.
The amount of people we lost back during the Blight. I'm not surprised.
Interesting. Let's see what my... Yeah, let's set this one as active. Because it seems like probably an important thing to take care of before we do anything else here in Crestwood. So let's do this. Let's see if we can find the mayor of Crestwood.
A moment, your worship.
What's going on here?
Ever since that green light appeared, undead keep rising from the lake. The mayor can tell you more. I hope Andraste sent you, your worship. We've been trapped here for weeks.
Okay. I'll see what I can do, my good man. I'll see what I can do. But first I'm gonna loot everything that's not nailed down, so you're gonna have to fight the undead for a little while longer. Hi. I'm sorry, I'm just checking for loot. You know how it goes. Walking into people's houses, seeing if there's...
Redcliffe had an undead attack 10 years ago. It was a mage who did it, right? Why is it always mages?
Look, it's not always mages, okay? Sometimes mages are heroes. And not all of the bad things that happen are always because of mages. That's a stereotype, and you shouldn't stereotype people.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Who's Judith?
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud?
A little bit, yeah.
Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why not?
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Okay.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Maybe I will find Judith, since you seem so worried about her. Sure, why not? Doo-doo-doo.
Harvest will be poor. It's not safe to work the fields.
Crumpled letter. A letter written by a quick hand. From everything you've told me, you must get out of Crestwood as soon as you can. I know it's dangerous, but I fear you'll have no chance at all if you don't attempt the trip. My father said that taking Dead Man's Pass will guide you safely past those filthy highwaymen. If you come at dusk, you should be able to avoid the wolves, too. Hurry, my love.
What
Sin.
does it matter? There's no one to sell to. Best be on your way. It's not safe here.
I know it's not safe here, but I'm here to help, so...
Maker, it's the end of the world.
I don't know about that. I think that's a little bit extreme. I mean, the sky opened up and demons poured out of it, and that didn't end the world. So a few undead, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's more difficult than it needs to be. A few undead running around, hitting your village is, like, no offense, it's terrible, and I'm gonna try to stop it, but also... I've seen so much worse, you guys. Okay, seriously, how do I just want to get over and back out and around to the... Okay. I've seen so much worse, though, so I can't imagine why this would be the end of the world.
Please! The mayor could use your assistance.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'll get there.
Merchants are plenty. I can count on one hand the number we've gotten since the trouble started.
Yeah, so this looks like a place where merchants used to hang out, but they apparently don't anymore. So maybe I should, what's this? Message board. This board has several papers and scraps of paper pinned to it. No one is to approach the dragon again. I have sent messages to the capital. We must wait for them to arrive. Meanwhile, we will dredge the lake for any sign of Henry at first light. Mayor Dedrick. One of my lambs went missing. Stripe on front right hoof disappeared yesterday evening in Upper Meadow, Irvin. If anyone spots Eddie, send for me. Don't let her sweet-talk you into anything else. She knows what she did, Penelope. Need rake? I will lend you one for 5 coppers. Come see me. I also have, wagon? It's very good, but needs repair. You can have it, just come take it away from my home. Bring wheels. Why? Someone has also carved Milton and Lonnie into the backboard. Okay. Yeah, this appears to be the mayor's house, so let's, see what he has to say for himself. Mayor? Hello?
The Inquisitor?
Yes, hi.
Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything.
Yeah, I'm here to help. It's
Are
okay.
you here to stop the undead?
Yes, I am.
We should. We could. Everyone here is so scared.
I know. I know, Cole, they are. I don't think you need to be a spirit who can sense a spirit of compassion to sense that. Can I get to that Fade Rift? Because I need to find a way to get to it first.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake?
Uh-huh.
It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood.
Okay.
Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
What about draining the lake?
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade Rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
What other way would you
Your people are
suggest?
frightened and they're tired. Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Oh, trust me, I'll be fine.
Trust me, I fought worse than bandits in the undead.
Yeah, seriously, this is nothing.
Then I have no choice. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
I mean, I'm not planning to, but, you know, I'll stay as long as I need to get rid of the bad guys. Which is what you want, right? So, tell me about Crestwood's history.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days.
Clearly.
We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
Yeah. And who are these bandits you're talking about?
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
Right, so I heard this place survived a blight.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing.
Lothering sure
the
didn't.
Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did that happen? I've never heard of Darkspawn doing that.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
Yeah, that sounds bad. It definitely sounds bad. What's this? The Anderfells. Oh, there's a codex entry on the Anderfells. The Anderfells are a land of shocking extremes. It is the most desolate place in all the world, for 2 blights have left great expanses of the steppes so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. No insect or grub will ever reach them. It is a land filled with wonders like the Murdain, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame, or Weishaupt Fortress with its walls of living rock, towering over the desolate plains below. The Anders, too, are a people of extremes, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Interesting place for a codex entry on the Anderfells, but okay, sure. Nothing else to be had in this house, so... I believe I actually want to go up this hill first, really quick. Oh right, this is my new agent.
I swear I'll avoid the Wardens, Inquisitor.
Yes.
Thank you for the warning.
Good, I'm so glad. But I want to go up here first, because I think there's some other quests that I want to pick up before I head towards the fort, which is, of course, Caer Bronach. Here is a landmark. Memory of the Drowned. On the 8th day of Bloomingtide, 9:30 Dragon, we fought the 5th Blight. We remember the night the dam broke open, drowning the Darkspawn in floodwater. We remember the cries of those swept away, our families and good neighbors. We remember refugees who took shelter with us, also lost in the dark. We give their souls to the Maker. Beloved Andraste, guide them to his side, carved into the base of a memorial statue in Crestwood above a list of names. Okay, and we have a logging stand, which is good. We like logging stands. Let's talk to you.
You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughn. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake?
Indeed.
I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Okay. Is this a funeral?
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack. There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
So you want bodies from the lake?
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
True. And why drain the lake?
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
That is a possibility for why he's so reluctant to drain the lake.
Later. Farewell.
Despite the fact that draining the lake is clearly the only way to fix this problem. Okay, so... There's my... And this is my, sort of the main quest that I'm doing, Still Waters, which is trying to get to that rift in the lake. So let's go ahead and try to head in that direction. Because the first thing we need to do is claim the keep, right? And it's sort of back the way we came. There's an elf root, and I always need more elf root. And I'm finding seeds, which is great.
May be with you, Inquisitor. Thank you for all your help.
Let's see here. Is this a way that I can go to get to Caer Bronach? I think it is. Yeah, there's Caer Bronach. It's just elf fruit. I'm gonna try not to get too easily distracted by stuff. Oh, there's a landmark up there, though. I should grab the landmark while I can. Otherwise, I'm liable to totally forget about it. Hidden cave. A wooden facade has been erected at the mouth of this cave, presumably to shield any occupants from the weather. Huh. Tattered journal. The bandits are just across the way, so I can keep an eye on those bastards. I've managed to take back some of the supplies they stole from that traveling merchant. They didn't even see it coming, but I'm not afraid. If they want to fight, they can come and get me. Okay. Is there somebody in here? There is somebody in here, it looks like.
You just move along. We don't need any trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. It's fine. I would like your mosaic piece, though. And this loot. Yeah, that's literally all I wanted. You don't have to hurt me. I'm good. We're all good. I just wanted your stuff. You know how it goes. And if I don't have to kill you for it, then all the better. Okay. I would like to take Caer Bronach. I think we'll try to get that done and then end the episode. Don't really need more iron right now. I've got plenty.
There's the keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits.
They're frightened inside, trapped by the walls that protect them.
Well, I mean, sure, but we should, you know. Oh, jeez. That was close. Let's knock. Alright. Oh, are we having fun yet, guys? I'm having fun. This is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. Who else we got? Oh, here we go. Aw, it's so cute. But you thought you could take us all by yourself. That was funny. Alright, I definitely want to loot these. We get some sad splinters from the door. We definitely want to keep those for later. Did anybody up there drop anything? I don't think so. I don't see anything, so I'm gonna say no. Let's continue. Hi there. Boom. Freeze him. Shatter him. Who's picking at me? Come on, dude. Don't. Stop it. Oh, for God's sake, dude.
Reinforcements.
That was tricksy. Had some bad aggro management there. But let's see if we can't. I'm down to 1 health potion because someone just kept plinking away at me. I'm hoping. I wonder if there's, I have no idea where my sound effects just went either. That's weird. This is weird. Oh, wait. Here's the supply cache. So I'm gonna have you drink the last health potion. There we go.
You have seen a great deal of battle.
We all have.
Not all. Not like you. You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable. It is calming to see something familiar in another.
Interesting. That's fascinating, actually. Alright. Okay. There we go. Let's have you take a rock armor tonic. There we go.
I
He's
think
a little...
that's all of them.
The fort appears sound. The Inquisition might make use of it.
You know, you might be right about that there, Solus. And now suddenly my sound effects are back. That was weird. But no, you might be right, Solus. You might be right. It's a good, solid fort, and we might be able to make good use of it. So let's stick our flag up on it, because that's what you do when you take over something, right? You put your flag over it. And Cole's still got his rock armor tonics active, so he looks weird.
Good. They won't hurt the villagers anymore.
We should drain the
Indeed.
lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
All right. Sounds like a good idea. New operations available. So yeah, now we've claimed a keep. So now this whole fort is under Inquisition control. What that means is that it is a fast travel location, but it's also the site of some. It's got merchants. It's got crafting stations. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more than just a regular camp, right? So it's an entire fort. I can craft stuff. I can equip stuff. There's there's NPCs here that are gonna be hanging out here, doing things. And so yeah, we have a keep. This is Caer Bronach, and it's a keep of the Inquisition now. And Charter is here.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place.
Indeed.
I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
Okay, what's useful about this area?
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
Okay, you mentioned a spy.
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Okay, anything to report in the meantime?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
Alright.
I should be going.
Farewell.
So yeah, I think once again our first task is going to have to be figure out what is going on with this undead and clean that out and stop that from happening. And then at that point it'll probably be a lot easier to do other things and clear out some other quests. So yeah, as of right now we have a keep, and next time we'll probably go ahead and go and drain the lake and try to get rid of the stuff that is taking it over. So yeah, as always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.